Hey guys, it's Mango Rider. Welcome back to another video about um, this topic. I feel it's intrinsically essential to life, and it is because the body's made up of like 80% of it. It's the lovely friend H2O. Is the gift of life that we're very lucky to have in this country, especially in Canberra, man, because you can. I'm just riding around this lake called Lake Burnley Griffith, and it's got all these like, oh, there you go. They've got like all these water stations everywhere. So there's probably like, I don't know, maybe five or maybe eight stations throughout the whole loop, which is about 20k. So there's no excuse never to be hydrated, or to have or to just ride the whole thing without having a drink of water. It's there, so you may as well, you may as well have it. And way too many people just don't drink enough water anyway. I used to be one of those people that just didn't drink enough and just got too busy with life and was like, oh, it's an inconvenience to not drink water because I have to go to the toilet all the time. But really, for an inconvenience of having to go to the toilet, like I go to the toilet anywhere between 10 and 20 times a day. But people wouldn't really know, how that makes you feel. How does that make you feel when when you're peeing clear every 2 hours, and it's not just like a small drizzle, it's like a bloody racehorse, you know, racehorse sort of elephant gush. It just means that, things are flowing through your system so much nicer, so much easier, so much better. There's a crazy bird sitting on the ledge. Yeah. Hello, mate. Can I see you? Where are you? He's like someone. Hey, there he goes. Amazing wildlife throughout this park. It's really wicked. I love it. My regime normally when it comes to water is I carry two of these 1.5 litre Mount Franklin water bottles when I'm touring around, and these are custom made, just made out of like wetsuit material that my mum made for me, and they've just got these little grips, and so what you do is take them out, and then you can just pull the bottle out, and it helps keep it nice and insulated. And then I just put a bamboo sock over the top, and then when it's hot, I wet the sock, and then when the wind catches it, it cools it down. So it's a really handy trick. Not so much needed now because it's the winter time, but most certainly, like the other day, it was -5, and the sock was rather hard, and no water was coming out of my bottle because it was frozen. Normally what I do is the first thing in the morning I wake up and have one of these, so 1.5 litres in the morning, and then when it comes to lunchtime, or sort of around 2 o'clock, I normally have another 1.5, and then I'll have another 1.5 before I have my dinner, in between sort of 6:30, 7:30, somewhere around there. It's 4.5 litres a day, and I definitely find I pee at least 10 to 20 times a day, and I've never felt better. I highly recommend you do it. It's a lot harder when you're at work and you've got to say to your boss, well, I keep got to go to the toilet, and it's like, well, it depends. You drink more, you become more efficient, you become more healthy, you become, probably less times you actually go to work that you're not sick. So I just normally say, when I've got a job yeah, to go to, that it's just essential that I drink this water because I like the way that I feel. And you know, you should try it. It'll definitely transform your life. But I think people's lifestyle doesn't allow them to drink enough water and become hydrated enough, so it's just an inconvenience for them, I think. So yeah, I think it's yeah, intrinsically essential that that water plays a massive part, um, especially, yeah, when I'm touring around and doing, you know, 80 to 100 k's a day, you know, I'll drink a lot more than that. That's just a standard day for me, you know. 1.5 in the morning, 1.5 in the sort of, you know, lunchtime to mid-afternoon, and then 1.5 before dinner. Whereas if I'm doing a big day on the bike, it would probably be at least six to seven. You know, sometimes it can get to 8 to 10 when it's really hot in the summertime. But you know, so during the winter, yeah, it's good to keep it in between sort of 4.5 to 6.5. I find is, yeah, I'm peeing every 2 hours, and it's yeah, and it's clear, and then I wake up in the morning and it's not, you know, it's not very yellow at all. It's just got a slight tinge, because you'll always notice that if you haven't drank enough during the day, that your pee will be really yellow in the morning. So that's an indication that you need to drink more during the day. So that's my regime with the water. Make sure you always, yeah, it aids with yeah, digestion too when you yeah, when you have water before meals. So it's always a very essential thing. So yeah, make sure you put it on your bucket list of things to yeah, things to take. Things to take note of, because yeah, it's very essential when it comes to the whole scheme of things with health, with, you know, how much exercise you're doing, what you're eating, how much water you're drinking, and yeah. So yeah, until the next video, I look forward to seeing you then. Take care.